Hey my loves, I've missed you all so much. I know it's been almost a month. I am very sorry. Please don't be upset with me. But I actually ended up getting bronchitis. I had a cough for about 2 weeks that wouldn't get better, and turns out it was bronchitis. And then on top of that, Jay ended up getting pneumonia. So we were like trying to take care of each other and get better, but I am better now. So I hope you forgive me. But here's this get ready with me. I wanted to go for a really classic look. So let's get started. I'm first going to start off with my Power IQ half-inch curling iron. I bought this one at Sally's Beauty a long time ago. But I'm using a half-inch because I want really tight curls for this look. And as usual, I always start with a lower section, and I always section horizontally. And I use about 1-inch sections, and then I pin those and let them set while I do my makeup. Now, I like to cut all of this out. However, many of you requested that I keep it in because you like watching me curl my hair. So ask and you shall receive. And if you don't like it, I'm very sorry. Just forward it a little bit. But per my usual routine, I always like to start with the lower portion, and then I'll section the sides, and then I'll move back all the way up to the crown and curl there, and then I move back to the sides. Now you don't have to do it this exact way. As long as the curls are all going horizontally, you can, just do it all from behind and then leave the sides for after. This is just a routine I've been in since I started this whole vintage look. So once you have your hair all curled, this is how it should look. As you can see, the sections are a lot smaller. Now I'm going to go in with makeup. So this is the Frankie Rose primer, and I'm applying that all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. I'm using about 2 pumps, and I actually ran out there. And then I'm taking my Frankie Rose Matte Foundation and blending that in with the Urban All Nighter. Because I've been tanning and then trying to get rid of my tan, my skin's been all over the place, at least the shade and the pigment. So it wasn't matching, and blending these two together worked a lot better than using them separately. And I just didn't want to waste any foundation, so I just decided to do that. And I'm using my Real Techniques complexion sponge, sorry about that. And I'm applying the foundation all over except for my under eye area. And now I'm taking my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and this is what I'm going to use to hide these dark circles. I'm actually running out of this one too, so I have to get another one. Then I'm taking my sponge again and blending that out, and also applying the concealer on my lid. Now I'm going in with my Kat Von D translucent powder, and this works, I think, pretty much almost like the Laura Mercier translucent powder. However, I think Kat Von D's, this one's a little bit lighter than the translucent powder I use for the Laura Mercier, but it still has same great staying power, making the foundation matte and staying perfect. Now I'm taking my Benefit Cosmetics Gimme Brow 3D Brow Gel and applying that over my microbladed eyebrows. This is just so I can have a dramatic look with it. Then I'm going in with my Benefit Cosmetics Ka-Brow Brow Gel and just cleaning this eyebrow up. Make sure my lines are nice and clean and not all over the place or smudged. For my eye makeup look, I wanted to go with something a little bit more classy, like a modern classy. So I'm taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay palette and using my Sigma E40 brush to blend in the color Bold. And this is just a nice base color. I like this one because I can kind of smoke it out and it's not dramatic. And for my transition shade, I'm going to use the color Innocent, and this is more of a peach shade. And I'm using my Sigma E38 brush to kind of get that, focusing more on the outer corner and then blending it in. And now I'm taking the color Glam, and this is a champagne color, and I'm going to apply that on my lid. This is just going to give it a little simple pop, nothing too crazy or glittery. It just has the right amount of shimmer. The next color I'm going in with is Edgy, and this is a brown shade. This color, I'm only going to apply it on the outer corner in towards the crease, and I don't want to smoke it out that much, so the main focus is going to be on that outer corner crease. Then I'm going back in with Glam, and I'm going to apply that as an inner corner highlight on my lower lash line, sorry. And then I'm going to go in with Edgy and apply that on the outer corner. Next, I'm using NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Liner. And this one I can actually only find at Target. Whenever I go to Ulta, they don't seem to have it in store. I know they had it online, but not in store. So for bronzer, I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Bronzer. This stuff smells incredible. It smells just like coconut, so if you're a fan of coconut, you'll absolutely love this bronzer. And I'm using my EcoTools fan brush to apply that. So I'm using it underneath my cheekbones and then a little bit around my forehead, not too much. Next, I'm taking this NYX Cosmetics Duo Chromatic Powder. So I used it as blush, but it's really more of a highlight, but I wanted to use it as blush. I mean, just look how incredible it looks. It's a nice pink shimmer. Now I'm using the Kat Von D Beauty Outlaw Liquid Lipstick. This is one of my favorite reds. I use this one and the one from Black Moon Cosmetics all the time. For lip liner, I'm taking the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner, and this is in the color Vampira. I chose this shade darker than Outlaw just so I can have a little bit more dimension around my lips. This is going to create a very, very subtle ombre. And my camera stopped filming when I was putting on my lashes, but these are the Wisp lashes from Christina Lashes. And now moving on to hair, I'm just going to start unpinning all of these curls, and as you can see, they are very tight curls. And as you can see, I am leaving that little top portion alone, as well as the portion to your left that you're looking at. And that's because those are going to be my bangs. And once I'm done with that, I am running my fingers and just fluffing out these curls. And as you can see, they look like a mess right now. Then I am going to take my wet brush and smooth out this top layer right here. Once I'm complete with that, my camera also cut it out, but I did put alligator clips all along where these curls are at, as you can see. Then I'm taking my teasing comb and I'm just really teasing in that bottom portion. Now I do have a detailed tutorial on this, so if there's anything you missed, I will link it at the end of this video, and there is a tutorial for this page boy look. So now what I'm doing after I've teased the lower layers, I'm just smoothing out the top layer just so it can kind of give that nice round clean look. So once you're happy with the way you've molded it, You then want to spray some hairspray. This is the Chi helmet head hairspray. And then I'm going to hit it with the blow dryer, an old trick I used to use all the time. And this is just going to help set that hair and keep the hairspray from weighing it down. And I do this all along where that roll is at. Next, I'm moving on to the bang portion. Normally my bangs are always up at the top, but I wanted this to kind of connect to the lower portion of my page boy. So I'm teasing that section, then I'm rolling it under. And this is a lot easier for me now that I cut my bangs as well. So I have a lot more layers in my hair. This is a lot easier when you have shorter hair. So I teased all the sections and now I am smoothing out the top layer. Then I'm setting this visible portion with hairspray just so I can have nice volume in my bangs. So I'm taking out one of those duckbill clips. I know I said alligator clips, but I actually meant duckbill clips. And then I'm just going to start brushing my bangs and blending them all so they kind of do a little barrel roll. Once complete, spray it with hairspray again and then set it with the blow dryer. Now I'm taking out these duckbill clips and I'm going to make sure those indentations do not stay there. And this is the hair look. As I mentioned, I will link the actual tutorial at the end of the video. And now moving on to an outfit. I was just being super cheesy right here because I hadn't filmed in a while. But this is the Stop Staring Virginia pink dress. I am so in love with this dress. It has such beautiful lace detail and it's pink. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. I decided to pair this dress with some nude heels, and these are my Christian Louboutin nude heels. Now for a close-up, you can see the detail. The lace is just absolutely stunning, beautiful. This dress does have a great amount of stretch, and I paired it with these earrings. To be honest, I do not remember where I got these earrings, but the necklace is a vintage necklace that my grandmother gave me. So this is a like 60-year-old necklace that she wore a long time ago. So I thought it looked beautiful. It matched with my earrings and my dress. So that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I have a video coming out on Sunday again since I made you guys wait for so long. But that's it for today, my loves. I love you so much. Bye.